I want to talk about two primary things in this video. First, I'm going to share some of Dom's ideas as a chart analyst. He is quite smart and gives a detailed assessment of many XRP-related facts, such as market dominance and the numerous XRP trading pairings. You should really look at this analysis. And honestly, if you want XRP to go well, I want to say right away that the data looks really good for XRP holders. That's pretty good news. Next, I saw a headline from CoinDesk that I couldn't ignore, so I'll also talk about some of their article. It's funny that they said that. This is what the news is about today. Is XRP going back to the 2017 mega bull run? Take a time to think about that. XRP hit a new all-time high yesterday during enterprise discovery. This is after years of coin desk putting out bad articles that made their readers think XRP would drop out of the top 10 cryptocurrencies and be almost worthless compared to Bitcoin. But the truth is that XRP is doing far better than Bitcoin right now. When it comes to performance, XRP is way better than Bitcoin. XRP has performed better than Bitcoin since the election, and it will keep making Bitcoin seem bad. When this market cycle is over, there won't be any more arguments. It will be clear. And those extreme Bitcoin maximalists, if you think they're angry now, just wait. They'll be twice as angry. It's going to be hard for them. And to be honest, I'm here for it. It will really make me happy to see it happen. Will sound great to me. These folks have such awful, unhappy lives that they are just impossible to deal with. It would make me glad to see XRP leave them angry. So the fact that XRP is doing well and it's making them feel bad, I'm all for it. I don't mind at all. But I want to make this very clear before we go any further. I don't have any financial skills at all. I'm not giving you financial advice, and you shouldn't make any investing decisions based on anything I say or write. Okay, let's see what chart analyst Dom put up last night. He said that XRP has seen a lot of net buying on Coinbase and Kraken in the last 36 hours. He said that retail investors are certainly jumping in because of something called unit bias. It appears more enticing psychologically that XRP is cheaper. It seems like a better deal to get more coins for each dollar. And to be honest, that's a real thing. I'm not sure how big of an effect it has or how to measure it. There's little doubt that XRP's lower pricing per coin makes it seem cheaper. When rating assets, market cap is the most important item, although most retail speculators don't pay attention to that at first. At first, a lot of people just don't get it. If you only look at the price per coin, XRP looks cheaper, thus you can buy more of it for your money. I think this makes people more likely to acquire XRP than some other cryptocurrencies, if you can only afford a small amount of Bitcoin but can obtain thousands of XRP instead. You're probably going to choose XRP. This greatly annoys the hardline Bitcoin maximalists. They're envious. So what do? They strive to make it sound bad. They will say things like, oh, people only want XRP because it's cheap. That kind of dinosaur talk is ridiculous, but the truth is they're jealous and have been talking about it for years. Some of them even say it out loud. Read this article. It was made on September 14th, 2021. Do you remember this? CoinDesk published it under the title Why Bitcoin Should Be Repriced in Sats and Why It Has a Divisibility Dilemma. Sats or Satoshis are the smallest units of Bitcoin. Each Bitcoin may be split into 100 million pieces. Each of those little pieces is called a Satoshi, or just Sat for short. And Mike Novogratz, a well-known figure in the crypto world, was sarging that we should start mentioning the prices of Bitcoin and Satoshis instead. He said that this will make Bitcoin look better to anyone who might want to invest in it. This really only shows how jealous certain people are of XRP's recent success. People are jealous that the price of XRP seems better because of where the decimal point is. Mike Novogratz is one of the most well-known people in the crypto world. And here's a post from him. He's a billionaire and the head of Galaxy, a big crypto investing company. He remarked in 2021 that it was time to start quoting Bitcoin and Satoshis because too many people were telling him that. Bitcoin was too pricey at $58,000. He also thought about which exchange would be the first to show prices in scats. Maybe that change will happen sometime. Maybe if the price of Bitcoin goes up a lot. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will ever happen, and I'm not going to try to guess. This is what I'm trying to say. They're jealous. And it's not hard to see why. No matter how you look at it, the total market cap is what matters. But the whole point of this argument is where the decimal point is. That's all there is to it. They're jealous. They turn it into something bad by saying XRP is useless and no one should want it. But that's just wrong. The truth is, XRP has always been one among the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are the only 3 coins that have done it. That's not just a coincidence. They can act like it all they want, but in the end, they just sound dumb. Dom released this post yesterday afternoon at 1:14 p.m. Central Time. On a Friday, of course, in his update called XRP Comprehensive Analysis, he said that XRP hit a new all-time high in USD terms yesterday. But there are still a few charts we've been watching for the past year that haven't exactly shown full-on bull market signals yet. He talks about these pairs as a list of things to do before a launch. The trend gets stronger the more boxes that are checked. The first thing he pointed out was XRP domination, which you can see on your screen. At the time he released this, XRP dominance had gone up to 5.64%, means that XRP makes up 5.64% of the whole crypto market. That's a very big deal when you think about how many coins there are. It's amazing to see, and I really think that number will go up even further. So Dom goes on to explain, says he's been keeping a careful eye on this chart since XRP first crossed $3 this year, and now we're back at a key barrier level that has pushed XRP down for more than 2,200 days. The XRP to USD chart is clearly breaking out, but the dominance chart hasn't broken through yet. Dom says that the price of XRP has doubled every time it has broken over this resistance in the past. If history repeats itself and dominance breaks out, XRP might reach a goal range of about $7 to $10 depending on what happens with the rest of the crypto market. Just think about it. He means a 2x move on the dominance chart, and it's at 5.64% right now. It would put XRP dominance at 11%. If XRP's dominance doubled but the overall crypto market cap stayed the same, it would mean that XRP's price would have to double. So, just because of that change in dominance, XRP would be worth about $7. As I've said previously, and it's worth saying again anytime this comes up, there's a good reason why XRP price projections can get crazy quickly. Right now, we're talking about XRP dominance, perhaps going up to roughly 11%, which would bring the price close to $7. But what if the whole crypto market cap also doubled at the same time? What if the asset class went from being valued about $3.8 trillion to about $7.6 trillion? These are only preliminary statistics.